Yes, of course. As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal.
Our blockade.
We are happy to receive ambassadors.
This is insane.
What did you say?
The ambassadors are Jedi Knights, I believe.
You know what else I did this weekend while I had COVID?
What?
First of all, we were driving up to San Francisco with Brooks, and Brooks has more Star Wars knowledge than anybody I've ever met. And we got to talking about the early 2000 episode 1, 2, and 3, and how it sucks, how Senator Palpatine did whatever. And I, bored and sick, decided to download the old Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones.
Star Wars is great. It's a soap opera in the sky, in space.
Thank you, Leo.
Yeah.
You know how racist that first episode 1 is? So, first of all, can we pull up right now? Can we pull up Watto scene Tatooine? George Lucas, I don't follow his career. Also, the GoPro's not on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, start that again.
Dino, that should be your job, right?
Yeah, keep an eye on that, Dino. Watto.
Watto scenes Star Wars. So George Lucas, we'd have to look at his Wikipedia, his filmography. So I believe it's no, wrong one. Let's go to the credits. Will do fine. This one. Don't let it play yet though. So George Lucas, credits will do fine. Yes. You can just pause real quick. So George Lucas had been making videos mostly in the 60s and 70s. I think he went silent for a little bit, stopped, slowed down. Again, I haven't checked his filmography. But I think when he was up there in Marin County, living on that compound he lives on, Leo, I think he was just becoming more and more racist and more paranoid. I read a story about some journalist who went up there, and all George Lucas was talking about was the San Andreas Fault. He thinks the San Andreas Fault is going to slip and kill everybody. And based on this clip here, I think he thinks the Jews are behind it.
Really?
Because let's take a look at one of the antagonists in this movie.
I'm a grand general. Be in luck. I'm the only one hereabouts who has one. But they might as well buy a new ship. It would be cheaper, I think, huh? Saying which, how's he gonna pay for all of this?
I have 20,000 Republic dactaries.
Republic credits? Republic credits are no good out here. I need something more real.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a
Press pause.
Targaryen.
Okay, now
That's mad funny, dude.
who do you think? Who's going to take the bullet? Who do you think they are, Danny? What are you saying?
I think that is definitely a Latinx woman impression. It's very insensitive. No, that's
It does remind me of J-Lo in many ways. The
Absolutely.
lower half, yeah.
well, that the nose, Leo, on Watto looks like it came straight out of Hitler's propaganda office. And this guy, I mean, I can just picture him with a gold necklace in an office somewhere eating a pastrami sandwich. No, they won't. This guy is the biggest Jewish stereotype ever.
Shabbat is what they go. Don't call me on Shabbat. Don't work on Shabbat. Yeah, that is a Jew, 100%. Yeah.
And also, George Lucas, when licensing Star Wars, I'm sure he had to have some dealings with the Asian market. You know, China wants to change a movie poster here. Vietnam or Japan, they want to do something with the toy rights. Well, let's pull up the Trade Federation scenes, if you don't mind,
my
Austin,
God.
from The Phantom Menace, because I think some of George Lucas's rich, isolated, paranoid fantasies about Asian people came out in the Trade Federation.
Really? That's so interesting.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Star Wars, but only
Ambassadors
Trade
from the
Federation.
Supreme Chancellor wish to board immediately.
Yes, of course. As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal.
Our
We
blockade.
are happy to receive ambassadors.
This is insane.
What did you say?
The ambassadors are Jedi Knights, I believe.
I knew it. They're here to force a settlement.
Distract them. I will contact Noxedius.
I could have done the
Are you
voices in a
wearing
couple of
red?
these.
I'm not going in there with 2 Jedi. Send the droid.
Oh, the Jedi Knight.
I will take down the Jedi.
Just failed. The blockade is finished. We dare not go again.
They must be dead.
Press pause. This, you know that George Lucas has nightmares where it's like ring, 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 ring.
George Lucas, the Boba Fett shipment you sent to China have a defective helmet. We only pay 3.5 million for the Boba Fett toys.
That's, dude, you think like on set he was like, stop, cut. I need the accent a little bit more exaggerated. Could you do it a little bit more I don't know how to say this, but could you do it a little bit more Asian? You think he was doing? You think he like? I mean, if he got that out of them,
dude. I mean,
in order to get that out of him, Danny, he had to be a little racist on set.
Of course, dude. I mean, how did nobody bring? He sounds like you doing your Kim Jong Un.
It's an exaggerated accent. Yeah,
do your Kim Jong Un.
Oh, Makadodo knows. That's exactly what it sounds.
Mr. Kim Jong, it's an honor to meet you here at the border, the demilitarized zone of North and South Korea.
Very nice to meet you.
That sounds like
Donald
Leo.
Trump.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, dude, it's like a bad Asian accent.
Did you see the I love the new Star Wars, the Phantom Menace.
Oh yes, my people are in the movie. Did you see them?
Oh, I did. Yes.
They're the aliens that look fucked up, but they have our accent.
See, it's not even in light of this. It's not even racist. I mean,
did he go after the gays, Danny?
I don't know about the gays, but if you want to pull up the first Jar Jar Binks scene,
Stop. Is he black?
Oh, there you go.
he did go after the blacks.
No,
And King
dude.
Croc's gonna analyze this one for us.
No.
Or black gays.
Maybe, but I mean, he sounds like what was the character name? I don't want to misname him. The one that you did when you woke up from your nap in San Francisco.
Oh, Bumbus. That's the best slave name I've ever heard in my life. He said he just came up with it on the spot, dude. That's incredible.
He sounds
Bumbus?
like one of Bumbus's friends from the 1840s. That's what Jar Jar Binks sounds like. Let's listen to this. Jar Jar Binks. Fast forward a little bit because he doesn't have dialogue here yet. Here we go.
Got us killed. Are you brainless?
I speak.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mr. Stay. Mr. called Jar Binks. Mr. Your humble servant.
That won't be
I see what you're
necessary.
saying,
But
yeah.
it
He's
is.
played by a
It's
black
demanded
guy,
by the
too.
gods,
Is
it
he?
is.
Yeah.
Stay down.
You saved my again.
What's this?
A local. Let's get out of here before more droids show up.
More?
It's like an
Did you speak?
It's like an African man
But
who's-
you must
it's like
say
an African man who's been here a
dumb.
couple years.
I've never heard anyone mention how racist this movie actually is. I've
Right.
never heard anyone talk about that.
It came out at the time. It came out at the time, but back then was also like, let's bomb the brown people in Iraq time. So you heard less of it, but it was definitely noted by some critics. It's pretty bad. I mean, imagine the Trade Federation. They reject our tariff offer. We must kill them.
Yeah.
Imagine that happening today.
That'd be nuts.
Also, something that's King Croc. You're a lover of fantasy and good storytelling. Something that they do a terrible job handling is Anakin Skywalker's transition to the dark side. Because in the first one, he's the most pleasant kid ever. I'm just good at building things. I want my mother to be free. I think it's a Nubian prototype 137, I think.
He kind of gets his first boner when he sees the chick, though, right? Like,
And,
you
and
see
I don't
that.
blame him one fucking second.
Yeah.
Dude, in the Clone Wars, the only good reason to watch that movie is to see Padme and her like prototypical. It's Lululemon before Lululemon, and she's like fighting droids in it. It's pretty hot. That's the only reason to enjoy that movie. But he's a doll. He's a dream. He's the brightest little boy in all of the universe in the first one, in episode 1. And then immediately, for no apparent reason, as Hayden Christensen or whatever that adult actor is, he's a huge piece of shit. And they should have at least explained that, like, when he was Watto's slave, Nubian, that guy was molesting him. and that made him act out a little bit as an adult, but there's none of that backstory. And suddenly,
Wait, in the books, that's a real thing?
the books didn't come before the movies, did they? I mean,
Oh.
I don't know. If you read the Star Wars Extended Universe books, I can't help you, and I don't care about your opinion, so I'm probably factually incorrect. But the movies definitely became before any of the fiction. It's not like Lord of the Rings. It was movies first and then books. But please pull up Anakin Skywalker Attack of the Clones footage.
So you're saying pretty much there was no reason given for Anakin to go to the dark side? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, there's no character development that brings him from pleasant little gifted boy to impulsive, egotistical, like teenage/early 20s asshole.
I mean, he went really evil because he was trying to bring his wife back after he killed her ass.
No, not this one, because this is just him.
Oh, yeah, it's talking.
But I'm trying to find a
down to
scene
watch
where
that.
he's. So this is where, or let me back up. This scene's actually pretty gnarly. His mom gets raped by Tusken Raiders, and he kills them all. But he's already being a. So let me see this one.
What about this one?
I think this one, yeah. Like he's probably being kind of a douche here. He from the opening scene, he's just a huge douche in this movie with no explanation of what went wrong.
What do you think the episode 1 version of the Hitler movie would be like?
Well, he'd be painting watercolors.
When he's like 9 years old,
And he'd be playing
Hitler
with
in the
Star,
Wonder
bro.
Years.
I'm a little on edge. Not at all. I haven't felt you this tense since we fell into that nest of gundogs. You fell into that nightmare, Master, and I rescued you, remember? Oh, yes.
Hayden Christensen's gay in real life.
Is he?
Oh, he is. Yeah.
No way.
You're
Let's
sweating.
look it up. I'm pretty sure.
Relax.
Oh, you're not
Take
even
a
sure?
deep
I'm
breath.
pretty sure.
I haven't seen her in 10 years, Master.
He did look a little gay right there.
Let's see.
It's a great
He's gonna do
pleasure to
something
see
out
you
of
again,
line
my
here.
lady.
And it's been far too long, Master Kenobi.
He gets pissed when the Queen, or when the
Annie?
Senator calls him out for not being
My
a
goodness,
Jedi.
you've grown.
So have you. Grown more beautiful, I mean.
Look, he's just hitting on her.
Well,
It's a
for a
Jedi
senator,
Knight.
I mean.
Annie, you'll always be that little boy I knew on Tatooine.
Our presence here will be invisible, milady, I can assure you.
I'm Captain Typho of Her Majesty's Security Service. Queen Jamila has been informed of your assignment. I am grateful you're here, Master Kenobi. The situation is more dangerous than the Senator will admit.
I don't need more security, I need answers. I want to know who's trying to kill me.
Press pause, Austin.
Wait.
It's gonna be a while, but basically he starts being impulsive and very passive-aggressive to Obi-Wan Kenobi immediately with no explanation as to why he turned into this guy. George Lucas wrote it, though, and George Lucas, to his credit, just admits he's a shitty writer. He admits he's a bad writer, and he admits he doesn't like writing.
I have to take
He's
it
good
back.
at world building.
I have to
Yeah.
take it back. I had read multiple articles, but look, he's in 2022. He's denying he's gay. Hayden Christensen. So people have been calling him gay.
The quote is just, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. So Hayden Christensen's not gay, guys. I'm sorry I said that, but that's what I've heard. I heard that back in the day, but back in the day, that was a rumor that was going around.
He is kind of a demon, bro, pulling that chick from when he was like 9 years old. It's like banging the babysitter.
Yeah, it's nice. It's sort of like what Adriana Chechik did. She banged her foster father once she grew up. Sort of like a reverse of that. Can you pull up Padme from the Clone Wars, please? I gotta see her in this proto Lululemon.
Now, Danny, like, how fucked up would it be if there were just articles like this? Like, look, this was in 2008. The rumor is that, yes, he is. He's now well-known
Nope.
and well-proven that Hayden Christensen's longtime companion is Trevor Blummus. That's so
There's just
fucked
articles
up.
saying
yeah,
got
that
a
he's
companion.
gay.
Just
Yeah.
go for images. I don't see it here. Just go for images.
We just look up fucking Hayden. Just look up Nicole. Sorry, Natalie Portman in. She did a stripper movie. She was
She
so
gets
hot.
naked in it?
Like basically.
Oh, is
Wow.
Padme Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Okay, Natalie Portman.
She's fucking sexy. She's an Israeli beautiful woman.
It's all CG. So over on the left, that left second row, one more over. There we go. That works. Wait, no, that's not
It's
even
not
her.
even her.
There, that outfit right there is
Damn,
hot.
what's up, mommy?
Dude, look at her stomach. And then where she's got the cape on is
One
good.
sec, I gotta show this real quick.
Oh, is she bending over on the next one?
Excuse
So
me,
that
King
one,
Frog?
that one's good too. Oh, that's an action figure. God damn. So is that an action figure that you're hovering over right now, Austin? Try that one.
Like that.
Yeah, she's
There we
pretty
go.
hot in that.
Yeah.
That she was fighting all kinds of insect monsters and droids in that outfit. It was nice.
I wanted to get splashed by the fucking.
What do you want to get splashed by?
Not the semen of the bug, but just get splatted by a bug, like on camera. And she's like, oh.
Oh, you wanted her to get money shot in.
Oh, I see. what
You
you're saying.
wish. You think the Clone Wars wouldn't have been the worst movie in the series if a bug money shot at Natalie?
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, dude, Clone Wars sucked. I agree with what you're saying, Austin, that with the world building, it still makes the shortcomings in story and dialogue work. Because I did enjoy The Phantom Menace, but the Clone Wars was not a good film.
No, that's usually probably considered the worst one. Yeah.
And so much of what he does, and again, I don't want to criticize George Lucas. I loved Star Wars when I was a kid. I loved the original ones. But so much shit is explained in like one burst of dialogue, and it feels so inauthentic. Like, oh, Master Obi-Wan, it seems I found a removed system out here on the outskirts of the Dagobah system where they're breeding a clone army. And it says here in the notes that I found underneath the dart that assassinated the person who tried to kill the princess that it was manufactured by Jango Fett and that the Sith might be behind it. Let's take my speeder and go before the Clone Wars begin. Okay, nice setup, George. Way to be patient on the page there, buddy.
I've always felt like the first three movies are shot in like the lines are more like a film, and then the prequels are more novel. Like they're more written like it should have been a book. The way it kind of over-explains things in these lengthy sort of diatribes.
Yeah.
It'd be better in a book.
Yeah, it's. I agree. That is something that's more you would see in a novel.